The first open tab you will see when you land on your member page is the Risk On Off Model tab, and you will see the daily speedometer prominently displayed. This is the heart of the system. It measures a variety of asset spreads and volatility levels, and through powerful ranking algorithms comes up with a daily value for the level of risk the market is indicating you should be currently holding. The higher the score, the more risk is appropriate, and naturally vice versa. If you have spare cash to invest, it indicates where you should be currently allocating it, as indicated in the quadrants here. The speedometer score is based on mathematical fact, not opinions. It is science, not art, and as such it offers incontrovertible evidence of where the spread relationship between many asset classes and prices within those asset classes are. As such, it was able to predict the bear market in 2008 months in advance, and every major downturn in equities since. It is mathematically impossible for a bear market in equities to develop and for it not to sound the alarm well in advance, which is what gives me total confidence in my investment decisions. The speedometer and the tabs are updated daily, and the time of the last update is indicated here in the upper left corner. The systems are run after the daily close of the markets at 4 p.m. New York time, and everything is updated normally by 5 p.m. US Eastern Time, which gives plenty of time for analysis and immediate action should it be needed. The scoreboard indicates which phase each of the daily, weekly and monthly models are in. At the moment they are all in risk off, invested in TLT. This is the allocation which belongs to each model: 20% for the daily, 60% for the weekly and 20% for the monthly. This is the date of the last switch and the price at which the investment was made. It is quite possible for one model to be in risk on while the others are in risk off. In that case, you look at the allocation belonging to each model. The three models are below the scoreboard: the daily, followed by the weekly, and followed by the monthly models. The pink periods that you can see in the charts are the periods when it was invested in SPY, and the white when it was invested in TLT. You can zoom into the charts by just pressing a shorter time frame, or you can just select it like this and it zooms in. Underneath you have the daily model score in black and the 50 and 200 day moving averages of the daily score. A risk on or off signal is generated by the averages crossing over each other. All the data is displayed in the data box underneath, and it goes all the way back to when the model started working in its current configuration in 2007. You can see that the changes from SPY to TLT, or vice versa, occur quite rarely, no more than a few times per year. Therefore, matching the performance of the models requires very little effort and can be done by anyone who has a few minutes per year to devote themselves to it. Everything is designed to be extremely clear and very easy to take the appropriate action at the right time. The performance generated by the models is indicated in the performance section below, and this is updated monthly. Any and all model signals will be indicated in plain English in the member blog, whose button is at the top of the page, giving you in clear words what action you should take when the model indicates a change in risk stance and how much you should allocate and at what price. It will be simplicity itself to mirror the performance shown in the tables below. You will then have your own unparalleled tool to determine what risk exposure you should hold at any one time in your portfolio.